Hello and a very, very happy new year to all of you. My wish for you is to be healthy, safe and happy this year and always. This week I'm going to share two recipes with you. The first is Malabar Chicken Rice. This dish is called Malabar Kozhi Choru in Malayalam. Kozhi meaning chicken and Choru meaning cooked rice. My second recipe is a side dish for the Malabar Chicken Rice. It is a chili potato stir fry. I've listed the ingredients in the description box below, so let's start cooking. 2 cups of basmati rice measured with a 240 ml measuring cup. I washed the rice 4 times to get rid of most of the starch. I then soaked it in tap water for 30 minutes. After which I drained the rice for half an hour. 550 grams of skinless bone-in chicken pieces. I'm marinating the chicken pieces with half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 tablespoon of chilli powder, 2 tablespoons of meat curry powder, the juice of 1 lemon, and 2 tablespoons of coconut cream powder. Let's now rub the marinade ingredients into the chicken pieces. Let me give you a short history of the Malabar Chicken Rice, and it starts with Kerala's spice trade that goes back thousands of years. The rain-soaked slopes of the Western Ghats facilitated spice cultivation, and the ancient port of Muzayris on the Malabar coast made trading in these spices possible. The spice trade witnessed the arrival of Arab, Chinese and European merchants to the Malabar coast. The advent of these traders not only established Kerala as a spice capital of the world, but it also influenced the cuisine of Kerala. The Arab influence in particular is notable in the cuisine of the Malabar region in North Kerala, where many Malayali Muslims reside. An example is the famous Talisheri biryani. The Malabar chicken rice, known as Kozhi Choru in Malayalam, while not being a biryani, is a one-pot rice dish forming part of this Malabari cuisine. Let's now grind the spice paste for this dish. 10 grams of ginger, 8 cloves of garlic, a quarter cup of coriander leaf stalks, 1 teaspoon of fennel seeds, and 3/4 tablespoons of black peppercorns. I'll grind this paste now. Here we have it, the spice paste for the Malabar chicken rice. Now let's prepare the rice for the Malabar chicken rice. I have a wok on a medium flame to which I have added 1 tablespoon of ghee. Adding the basmati rice to the ghee. I'll now dry roast the rice in the ghee on a medium flame for 2 minutes. The thorough washing of the rice to remove the starch, the soaking of the rice in tap water, the draining of it, and then the roasting of the rice in ghee ensure that the rice grains remain separate. Now adding a 1/4 teaspoon of garam masala powder to the roasting rice. Let's turn off the stove and keep this rice aside. I have my wok on a medium flame with 3 tablespoons of cooking oil. I'm going to fry some whole spices once the oil is hot. The top 10 spices grown in Kerala are firstly black pepper, known as black gold in ancient times. It is the most cultivated as well as the most traded spice in the world. I understand that India is a major producer of cardamom in the world, and most of this cardamom comes from Kerala. Thirdly, cinnamon. I have read that cinnamon from Kerala was used to embalm the deceased bodies of Egyptian pharaohs. Adding 1 inch stick of cinnamon, 1 star anise, 3 cloves and 2 cardamoms to the hot oil. Let's now fry this for 1 minute on a medium flame. The remaining of the top 10 spices are cloves, nutmeg, star anise, ginger, turmeric, vanilla and tamarind. Now adding 2 medium-sized onions sliced. I'm going to fry these onions until they become translucent. The onions are now translucent, so I'm adding 1.5 tomatoes chopped. Let's fry these tomatoes until they soften. The tomatoes have softened, so I'm now adding the ground spice paste. Let's fry this spice paste on a medium flame for 2 minutes. I'm adding a little hot water to prevent the paste from burning. The raw smell of the paste has disappeared, so I am now adding half a cup of yogurt. Let's fry the yogurt for a minute. Let's add the marinated chicken now. And let's stir to combine the chicken with the spice paste. Adding salt to taste. I'm now going to cover and cook the chicken for 3 minutes. I won't be adding any water because I want the chicken to cook in its own juices. It's been 3 minutes. I'm now going to add the rice in 2 batches. Both batches of rice have gone into the wok. I've just turned off the flame. I'm stirring to combine the rice together with the chicken. A handful of coriander leaves are going into the rice and chicken mixture. I will stir this and then transfer this rice and chicken mixture into a pot to cook it. I have placed a heavy-bottomed iron griddle on the stove top. Now placing a pot on the stove to cook the chicken and rice mixture. I am now putting the chicken and rice mixture into the pot to cook it. The amount of hot water needed to cook this dish depends on how much chicken gravy there is. The amount of water must just about cover the chicken and rice mixture. I've added a total of 200 ml of hot water into this rice and chicken mixture. Can you see? The water just about covers the rice and chicken mixture. I'm covering the pot with a sheet of aluminum foil to trap the heat inside the pot. This is similar to cooking on the dump. I'll now cover the pot, turn on the stove at high and cook this mixture on a high flame for 2 minutes. After which I'll cook this on a low-medium flame for 15 to 20 minutes. Please check after 15 minutes. The Malabar chicken rice is ready now. Let's loosen the rice grains before serving the dish. Now let's come to our second recipe, the chili potato stir fry. For the ingredients, I have 3 medium-sized potatoes here that have been cut into cubes. Adding 1 teaspoon of chili powder and 2 stalks of curry leaves. Now let's mix the ingredients together. Now that's done, let's start cooking. I have a frying pan on the stove on a medium flame with 2 tablespoons of cooking oil heating in it. I'm adding half a teaspoon of mustard seeds into the oil. The mustard seeds are crackling, so in goes 2 red dried chilies. The chilies are to be fried for 1 minute on a low flame. Adding the potatoes and increasing the flame to a low medium. Adding salt to taste now. Now stirring to combine the salt with the potatoes. Let's add a bit of water to help the potatoes cook. Now let's cover the potato and cook it on a low-medium flame until it's done. The potato is now done. Let's turn off the flame now. I'm now dishing up the potato. I'm going to set it aside and serve it later as an accompaniment to the Malabar chicken rice. Now let's dish out this treat of a dish. A one-pot flavor-intense dish with aromatic rice and succulent chicken pieces. The Malabar chicken rice, served with a cooling cucumber raita, a spicy chili and potato stir fry, and crisp, sharp onion rings. This, my friends, is a gastronomic pleasure. The Malabar chicken rice. Dinner is served. Enjoy. Thank you for watching. Until I see you again next week with a new video, stay safe and bye.